it's Around the Clock Beauty, and today I'm going to be doing a video on how to make your own, or do-it-yourself, Brandy Melville top. So, I don't actually have any Brandy Melville tops to show you as an example, but I will post one right here so you can see what they look like. I'm going to try to recreate those looks using a tank top and a t-shirt. So the t-shirt that I'm using today looks like this. It's like pretty basic, which is kind of their style, and it's like a fitted tee. It's not just like a t-shirt. And I'm going to make this into a little crop top. Then the tank top is also pretty fitted, but you don't want it to be like super fitted. Just kind of like a basic tank top like that. And then you kind of just make it into a crop top. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get into it. Okay guys, so I have put on my t-shirt because we need to measure out like how far up or down we want the crop top. So I know I wouldn't pair these two together, but I've put it with like a high-waisted skirt because that's what I would probably be wearing it with. And I'm going to be taking one of these like pens. This one like does not work very well, which is what you kind of want just in case you mess up just a little bit, and get something that'll come off. And I have marked with these pens before, so like it will come off in the wash, but hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. So measurement wise, like I want it to be a little bit above, but I'm going to cut it right on the line. Wherever your line of your high-waisted thing is, you can do it there. So like it's very faint. You don't want something that's going to be too thick. And if you want, you can do it in the back as well, which is kind of hard to do. But if you have a friend, get them to do this. But I'm home alone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so I cleared my floor just for you, and I know I'm not sitting like a lady, but I apologize. I really want you guys to be able to actually see the shirt and like what I'm doing, even if you can't see me. So wherever you did the mark, mine's like right in the middle there. It's really small. What you're going to do next is take like a little highlighter. This is the one with like 5 colors, so you can pick whatever color you want. My favorite color is pink, so I'm gonna pick pink. Obviously you guys can see my favorite color is pink. Anyway, we're gonna go in with our highlighter of your choice. You probably should pick yellow, but since pink's a choice, I'm gonna pick pink. And wherever your line is, do a mark in that highlighter color. That'll just make it easier for you to see, but usually like highlighters like this are like, will come out pretty easily. So wherever your mark is, do like a little bit below there, like the teeniest bit below there. Then just kind of trace across slowly and sort of make a line for where you want your crop top to be. Okay, so half of my pink line is drawn, and now I'm going to continue on the other side. This is a little bit harder because if you're especially if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, the other side will be harder to do, whatever is your easier side. And my line is drawn. So, the next step is going to be flip over and do the other side. So, the best strategy I find if you want to really straight all around, like maybe you want a high-low, I don't really know. If you do want to do a high-low top, you're going to have a whole different process, but with this one specifically, I have a little strategy for you guys, and maybe this will help. If you want it to be completely identical to the Brandy Melville ones, you notice on the Brandy Melville shirt, there's like a slit on the side of their little t-shirt thing, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. You do want to do that, and it also actually really helps you in this process. So what you're going to start off by doing is whatever your side seam is, so like on the side of mine it looks like that, that's your side seam. Cut next to it, like right next to that seam. as far over as you can. And I didn't continue my line all the way over to the seam, so do that if you haven't. So right up to that seam, and then you're going to cut down that line. And then we're going to do the very scary step of cutting along your little pink line. However, you're only doing in the front. We still have not gotten to the back. One way, like I said, that you can avoid having to sew is if you kind of stretch it out. So I don't know if you've seen this strategy before, but like if it's a certain material that's really thin like this, if you kind of just lightly pull like this, it evens out the edges and makes them look really clean. It does shorten them a little bit, so that's something to keep in mind if you are worried about any skin showing. But it doesn't make it perfect, but it kind of gives you like a cleaner line. So if you didn't want to go back and sew, it's still gonna look pretty nice. So the next step is to make the back even on the other side. So an easy way to do this is obviously to just trace along the line that you've already made. And now that it's already cut and all perfect, you can do it at that height or decide to do it high-low, or however you want to do that. You can clean up your work. Like I noticed there's a little tear there. You can stretch that later. And obviously it's not perfect, but once you stretch it out more, like you can't even. Okay guys, so the circle skirt was like the perfect height for the other one, so I really don't want to mess with that. So if you do have a circle skirt, that'll really help you out. But I'm going to go ahead and mark. I was about to mark on my skin, you guys.
I don't want to wait for tomorrow, 'cause tonight I keep playing this over in my mind. I should've kissed you, but I missed. Am I out of time? Because I never thought that you might leave me behind, and I'm hoping that I get one more try. I should've kissed you, but I missed. Am I out of time? I never wanna be the one to say, how could